you know, with warmer weather finally hitting our area, we've got lots of seafood and grilling headed our way. And here with a tasty soy shrimp recipe is Chef Sam Litvak from Watermark in Bellevue. Welcome to New Day.
Thank you very much,
First
guys.
time here.
First time.
We're
yes.
so glad to have you.
Appreciate it. You know, I'm having a really good time. The place is going to open up on Monday. So
we're getting a first try here, and guess what? We've got all the food today. We're loving that you came and brought everyone at New Day lunch because these are some beautiful things. But let's talk about what we're making actually. So is it Alaskan soy glazed jumbo shrimp?
Jumbo shrimp. You can do, this marinade's perfect for fish. This is good for meats. You can do whatever you want. Definitely you want to make your sauces or marinades so they can marry for like a day or two, but we're going to just do it today really quickly. But if you want, you need to cook things and have more flavor and marry your flavors.
So marinate it a day. Or two?
A day or two, but I'm talking about your sauces and everything. You kind of want to have them marry and make love with each other, I guess, right?
That
kind of thing.
I do love when my sauces make love.
You get like popping stuff. So we got jumbo shrimp that I'm going to do.
Okay, I'll let you do that. What do I do?
Definitely, you're going to make the sauce for me.
Okay.
And so I'm going to get a little bit of the sesame oil in this pan real quick. And then all the ingredients are in this barbecue sauce is pretty much, we got hoisin, I got garlic, I got ginger, I got cilantro, green onions, brown sugar, soy sauce, lemon juice, sweet chili sauce. That's all gonna go into that marinade. You can marinate your shrimps. This has been marinated for like 20 hours.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna cook that. That is pineapple juice.
Oh my gosh, okay.
So it's a lot of good flavors.
All right, so do I just put all this in here?
You can put all that in there, and then I'm gonna grab this and start cooking the shrimps.
Sesame.
With the sesame oil, and then I'm gonna cook the shrimps. And usually shrimps take a little bit like, let's turn this up a little bit higher. Shrimps take about maybe, top 4 to 5 minutes. 2 minutes on each side, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the sauce to deglaze the pan a little bit. And from there, we are going to make the sauce. And this does take a little while, huh?
I told you. I warned you.
You did.
It's getting there. It's getting there. It's a bit finicky.
It's a bit finicky, but yeah, Watermark's all about, I'm pretty fortunate. It's a high-rise senior living facility downtown Bellevue. I am super excited about it.
But what I really like about this is you guys are doing something that I don't think anyone else has done. You are a retirement community, but you're also about to open to the public restaurant called Evergreen Point Bistro. Tell me about that.
So that's going to be open up to the public. We're going to do beers and spirits and wine, local. And then everything's going to be changing every month. Like we got flatbread pizzas we're going to be doing. We're going to do fresh salads over there and sandwiches. So it's going to be nice, light bites and something for you to enjoy a glass of wine or beer.
Okay.
And we're all about local, using local vendors. Local farms. I'm really blessed with working with Watermark because they just are all about the Northwest and using things from Washington, Portland, and maybe a little bit of Canada, our family up north, right?
I like all the thought that's going into this, and I like the idea of the restaurant, like kind of bringing people of all ages together.
All ages.
I have to ask, because this is what always amazes me about folks who can cook for like large groups of people. Do you have to cater to different flavor profiles when cooking with a large group? Because like some people like spicy, but some people don't. How do you make the food taste good?
It's a happy family. I like to talk to all the folks there. And everyone has their taste buds and what they like. And the varieties of the menus I have. It changes every month.
Right.
It's all about seasonality. So there's a lot of change, and then there's specials on top of it that we do daily, like 2 soups of the day. We do 2 entrees of the day. So there's a lot of change. So I can do Indian, I can do Asian, I can do Mexican, and I can do a ton of different foods. So it's a lot of fun. It's really open. They have let me have free range to do whatever I like, and then it's all about the people who live there.
That's really huge.
That's the most important thing. It's their home.
I love it.
They're living there. They want to enjoy great food, and I want to give them that. I want to try my best to make them happy, right?
Well, food makes everyone happy. By the way, This sauce makes me really happy. I don't think I could have messed it up because you had all the
No.
ingredients, but
I mean, this recipe is super easy. So like I
smells
said,
so
if
good.
you have that marinade, that can last for like a week or 2 weeks in your refrigerator, and the flavors just intensify
so
with
you
the
don't have
garlic
to
and
actually
ginger.
put the meat or anything you're using. You can just make the marinade and let it sit for a while.
Yes, you can.
It's like my pasta
Absolutely.
sauce. It tastes better after a few days.
Everything tastes better if it sits
Okay.
longer, right?
All right.
So the shrimps are pretty much cooking right now.
Okay.
They're nice jumbo-sized shrimps.
I know, they
We're
look
gonna
beautiful.
like pretty much. You want to do 2 minutes on each side. You
All
don't
right.
want to overcook it either. So
Right.
we're gonna put a little bit of that sauce
Okay.
in there right
Do you want
now.
me to do it now?
Yeah, we can
Just
do that
pour?
right now. Absolutely.
Okay, you tell me when.
Just a little bit. There we go. That's good.
Okay.
So I'm gonna reduce that. But if you guys are, it's 4th of July coming up, so if you wanted to marinate your shrimps or your salmon or whatever, you can use it on the grill too.
Okay.
You can grill all this stuff.
Okay.
So,
So while that's finishing up, you also have created some coconut rice.
yes. So-
And bok choy. I'm gonna try this rice because I love coconut rice.
And bok choy, you can do whatever vegetables you want. You can do whatever starch you want.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of did more summery things. So what I'm going to do is the shrimps are pretty much done.
Okay.
So I'm just going to plate this up for us real quick.
That coconut rice is something.
We'll just kind of go like right here, a little bit of rice. We'll go a little bit of the bok choy for a little bit of color,
Okay.
And then as you see, the shrimps are kind of nice and glazed. So you can just grab the shrimps. You can do whatever you want with the shrimps, and you can play. Food is easy. Food is fun, right?
Right.
It's
That's-
not a challenge to do things with food.
It's good to remember that.
You gotta have fun with food, right?
Yeah.
It's not hard. So I'm just gonna glaze a little bit of those shrimps with the sauce.
You get that many shrimps with your meal?
Well, you get like 3 or 4, but
all right.
there's a lot of people in this room who want to eat. And
This person right
look
here
at it.
wants to
She's gonna
eat.
eat, and
Oh,
I'm
you
just
had
gonna do
finished, huh?
a little bit of this. She kind of wants that, and then
You
I'm
do.
gonna do my microgreens right here, the micro cilantro. You can just kind of like plop that down on
Wow.
a plate, and voila,
Get in here, shrimpy. You get a little bit of the bok
We
choy.
can get that, like I said, and then I have like a nice roasted corn too, salad with heirloom tomatoes. Heirloom tomatoes, corn right now is in season. I got a burrata salad. What's in our taboon? I got the macaroni. I got the meatballs.
I'm gonna let you keep talking because this is so good.
So
and I'll
just
keep eating.
a lot of food, and I get to play with it all.
I
and
love
that's
it,
what
and
the
I
best
can't
part
wait
is.
for people to try it and to come out and try the Watermark. And by the way, I can't wait for you all to try this dish because it is delicious. We've got a link to it on our website, or you can just text the word recipe to 206-448-4545. I'll send a link straight to your phone. If you make it, please send me a picture. I'd love to see what you've done. Thank you, Chef.
Awesome.
All right.
The New Day Northwest Kitchen is brought to you by Safeway.